weird. I was like, wait, am I not live on YouTube? I'm so used to Twitch auto living me. I thought I was live on YouTube this entire time. Hi guys. Hi YouTube. Oh my gosh. Failed miserably. Hi YouTube. I was actually live this entire time on twitch.tv and I forgot on YouTube you have to hit go stream. I was like, I don't need to open up Manager. I don't need to open up. I don't even know. I don't need to open up YouTube Studio to automatically start the stream. No, that's stupid. Why would I need to do that? Yeah, no, I did, and I didn't do it. So you guys missed a lot of context, and you're never gonna get that. You're never gonna get that unless you're in the Twitch.tv stream. My apology. Which is wild because I've been wanting to stream on YouTube a bit more than Twitch. Oh man, I'm not beating the allegations of me being too lazy. I'm not beating those allegations. I like Chief, I'm not. I'm really not. But we're live on Twitch now. Hi guys. Hi. Hi guys. Hi. 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 Oh man. Oh man. This. Oh man. That's gonna. Yo, wait a minute. They announced. Wait. They announced new characters. Yo, They're putting IDF comics in flipping Sonic. Wait. They're gonna be canon now. That is so wild. We're about to get new canon characters. That's wild. Honestly, that's actively wild that we're about to get new canon characters. That is huge. That is so wild. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm wilding right now. I'm okay, March. Also March 5th is Poketopia. I'm sorry. I'm wilding. I'm wilding. I'm wilding. I gotta shut up and actually do the drawing thing. Let me do the drawing thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I kind of got distracted by Twitter.com. Um, I guess we should we draw Tangela? Oh wait, no, they were in a Sonic game, so they're already canonized. Okay, I got it. They were in a Sonic game, so they're already canon. I just don't know what they are in the Sonic canon. What are they in the Sonic game lore? Because the Sonic game lore is different than the comic lore. I do know the Sonic lore is different than the comic lore, so I never read the comics, by the way. I only know like some of the story beats and what they do. I just know that it's still ongoing too. Like what is it even about right now? If I can draw a circle, that'd be great. If I can draw a circle, that'd be great. That's so wild. That is so wild. Honestly, I'm already kind of excited that Knights is coming in the game too, because like honestly, Knights is a vibe. But like I could see myself playing her. I assume she's gonna be a character with voice lines. This might be the first time she gets voice lines. I don't know. I don't know if she got voice lines in the mobile. I don't know if what mobile Sonic games do voice lines or whatever. I don't know. That's wild to me though. Yeah, I thought they were only comic characters. I guess this does make Surge more possible. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually add Surge in like the actual Sonic canon. Because like she just seems like the kind of character that would fit pretty well in the Sonic games, to be real. If they were to add her, I think she'd be pretty well, especially if they're like planning to make Amy like a full fleshed out I like have her own game and everything. Like I think she would need a villain, right? I would just probably make her an Amy villain. I'm be real. Like have her be an Amy villain instead. Like her origins would probably be different because like again, lore is always different in comparison, but yeah, I would probably make her like an Amy villain. Like that would be a sick way to like introduce her like completely into the. Honestly, I'm in the camp where like the game lore is the more canonized lore of Sonic, so like I don't find like the animations to be canon lore. I don't find any of that to be I don't find the comics to be canon lore. I think the comics are just a fun thing. I think the games are more of a lore accurate Sonic. I think games are like that's my opinion on the Sonic lore is that I think the comics though they give you a good insight on how wild their feats are, like their feats of strength and speed actually are. I think that's what the comics do. Like they give you a more realistic interpretation on like their feats. I think that's the only thing about the Sonic. I think that's the only thing about the Sonic comics that what the Sonic comics do. Not saying that as a bad thing again. I'm saying that as like a saying that as a my opinion thing. Like, that's just my opinion. I think that I haven't played Sonic Crosswords in a hot minute though. Not that I don't want to, it's that again, I've just been drawing. Like my entire free time has just been me drawing. I've never seen this character before. Like, oh, I have, but I haven't like actually studied their gosh darn studied the way their stuff works. So I have no idea. Like this is the only image I'm using. I'm only using one image right now. But that is so wild. Honestly, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I know I already missed the Persona. I already missed the Persona thing, which sucks. The Persona World Tyranny. If there's another Miku one, I'll definitely do that one. I don't really care about like the customization thing from the for the cards. I don't really care. As long as I have the Miku one, I'm fine. I don't know if there's any other one that I would like get that would like change the world for me. I think it's literally only the Miku one that I cared about. I did want to get the Persona one though, but I just forgot about it. Which honestly makes sense because I barely play Persona anyway. But I do like the franchise. Don't get me wrong. I like the franchise. I just don't play it because I just don't have the time to beat the game. And plus, they keep releasing like updated versions of the game, and then I have to wait for the game to be updated, and then I gotta be like, okay, now did they ruin any of the censorship? So then I can fully decide on whether or not to play the gosh darn game or not. So, like, you know, the important things. Like, did they ruin the game through censorship or what? And then I gotta be like, okay, they did. I can't play the game. And then if they didn't, I'm like, yay, I can play the gosh darn game. Let's go. Let's go. I can play the game. Finally. I can be happy. I just been doing that kind of I'm kind of just dumbing it down right now. I'm kind of dumbing down this drawing as much as possible so I don't want to waste too much time making it. Every night I was thinking, every night I fade away as I dream of an absolution. Yo, that's about a breakup. That's about an ex, by the way. I don't know. I just saw that from a random YouTube short. It was like, oh yeah, it's about an ex, and I'm like, okay, that's neat. I don't I don't really care. I still like the song. Like what's that gonna do to me? Like, what is that knowledge is gonna what is that knowledge gonna make me think about? Like I don't know what you expected me to do with that knowledge. Every night I will dream of me. Boom, 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 boom. In the nightlight, do you see what I see? A future. Only you can control the past. We'll be together. I will last. Cause every night I will be away. Every night I will be with you. Cause every night you should stay away as I dream of an absolution. Cause every night every night I will be with you. I gave her like a huge forehead. Oh, she has a huge forehead though. That's why I gave her a huge forehead. Forehead. You got a huge forehead. One. I am Sonic. Sonic J Hedgehog. What's the J stand for? I don't know. Tails. I'm not Tail. I don't know. Tails. Okay. Hi, I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. I do not know like why I do Sonic's voice like that. I actually don't know who I'm referencing when I do his voice like that. Because I don't think there's a single. Because that's more of my Sora from Kingdom Hearts voice. But no, my Sora from Kingdom Hearts voice is like way softer. I know what I'm referencing when it comes to that. I'm referencing the Starbomb song with the Kingdom Hearts Lord uh game with simple plots Kingdom Hearts thing. Kingdom Hearts song. Hi, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Hi, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Hi, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Hi, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts, guys. Kingdom Hearts 4 is around the corner, and I'm gonna make you lose all your money because of it. I know you haven't played Relive yet, because you just don't feel like it. And you're probably gonna end up buying all of Kingdom Hearts 1 through 3 on the PC, and then replaying it all. Because honestly, it doesn't even take that long to beat those games, let's be real. Besides like the newer ones, maybe. I'd be so down to replay 2. I used to replay 2 every year. Like 2 was like the game that I replayed every year alongside like a certain amount of games. Like it was alongside the Ratchet and Clank. I've talked about the games I replayed every year used to be. And it was like Going Commando. Uh it was Commando. It's always Pokemon. Pokemon's always included, but you know. It's Going Commando. It was actually Kingdom Hearts 2 was one of the few games that I would always play every single year. Like there's always be a dedicated time where I play Kingdom Hearts 2 every year. I do think there was another game and I don't remember what it was. So maybe it was just those two. It was probably just Kingdom Hearts 2 and Going Commando. And those were the times, dog. I just replay Kingdom Hearts 2 all the time, dog. That's why Kingdom Hearts 2 has a special place in my heart. Like honestly, Kingdom Hearts 2 is so good. I still think it's like my favorite in the game. Favorite of the games. Cause I kind of like the form changes in that. I kind of like you know, all the worlds that you think stress you out doesn't really stress you out. I love the art design in Kingdom Hearts 2. Art design in Kingdom Hearts 2 is really good. Um, it's definitely one of my favorites because it has like the Steamboat Willie areas and it has like I do think my least favorite worlds was probably the pirates and Tron. I think those two are my least favorite worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2 though. Tron because I was never a Tron person, but it was still pretty cool, but I was never a Tron person. And then Pirates of the Caribbean, I just didn't like the boss fight in that one. I wasn't a fan of the boss fight in Pirates of the Caribbean world. And I think when you have to return to the Pirates of the Caribbean world is kind of boring. If I recall correctly, I was like, oh, I don't really feel like it. I do think the hardest part in Kingdom Hearts 2 was 100 Acre Woods though. That was like the hardest part. And I don't think it's even a required world. I think it's not required in that game. I'm pretty sure it's not required in that game. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember. I actually don't remember. It's been a while since I played Kingdom Hearts 2. But I don't think 100 Acre Woods was a required world in that game. Or I think it was required in actually 1. I think it was required in 1. But in 2 it's not required. Yeah, I like Kingdom Hearts. I think the Keyblade's a sick weapon. If I had to choose a weapon to have in real life, like if there's like one fantasy weapon I could have in real life, it would probably be a Keyblade. Because it's a multi-purpose thing. Like you can use it as a as a vessel because it can turn into a gosh darn ship. Theoretically, I don't know if it's the armor or the Keyblade itself. I think it's the Keyblade itself. The armor turns into a space, like into an armor that you can like go into space with. I think that's what it is. Um, which I really hope Sora gets one in this version. That's kind of one of the few things I want Sora to get. I want them to be like with the armor. I don't think it's like a thing where Keyblade masters get it. I think like every Keyblade trainee gets like that kind of armor in the first place. So maybe like Terra's gonna get one, and all the other guys are gonna get one. Along with Sora's new fit with normal shoes. But yeah, you can use the Keyblade as like a hoverboard. You can use it to unlock anything because the Keyblade's ability is to unlock anything. Like you can unlock anything with the Keyblade. I don't know if you have to do arbitrary things to activate the abilities to unlock anything, but I'm pretty sure you don't. But you can unlock anything with a Keyblade, which is really cool. Like that's honestly a really cool thing that I like about the Keyblade is that you can unlock anything. I don't know. I can talk about Kingdom Hearts a long time. Like that's one of the few games I can talk a lot about. Cause like I used to be like a huge Kingdom Hearts head. Honestly, I'm sure if Kingdom Hearts was my first game, I'd probably start art early. Cause I would arguably say that Kingdom Hearts kind of made me change my mind when it came to music a bit. Cause I used to like think I used to have the same thought process as Sugar Conroy when it came to music, and that's like there's like such a limited amount of things you can do with it. Why would anybody be interested in it? And I'm like, oh, you know what? Kingdom Hearts, it kind of got bangers. I want you fast asleep. Nothing is broken. Nothing. I messed up the song, by the way. It's okay. And you and I in this new land. And angels will cry. I got it enough. What's left of me here? What's left of me here? Here I am. Many years of lies in this new land. And angels will cry. And I honestly do think that Naminé made Sora kind of stupid. Like I'm gonna be real, dog. Sora is kind of stupid. Like I like is it just me or is he kind of stupid? I mean, he is an artificial Keyblade wielder, which is wild that he's the only artificial Keyblade wielder. Like he hasn't really proven his mettle to actually wield a Keyblade. I mean, he has, but he hasn't like because it's weird because he's like one of the strongest Keyblade wielders, but he's not a master, right? So it's like So it's kind of like he's so. It's just so weird to explain this, and I'm trying to explain this in a way that's like that makes sense to me too. Like, how is he? Like, I'm sure that going on to the next saga, he's gonna become a Keyblade Master probably before the next saga because I think 4 is gonna be the last of this saga, right? Or is 4 gonna be the end all be all? I wouldn't be surprised if they just made 4 the end all be all instead. I don't know. They because originally they said they were gonna keep going, but I don't know how factual that is. I really don't know how factual that is when they say that. Oh no, 4 is gonna be the last of the saga, or like 3 is the finale of the saga. Like I don't know how factual that statement was. It really depends on how well Kingdom Hearts 4 does. I think before 4 though, I'm definitely going to like go through every Kingdom Hearts, and I'm gonna try and like I'm not gonna say stream it because I that's not true. I'm probably gonna play it for myself, but I'll probably try and do every Kingdom Hearts, or at least Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. But like you can't even play 2 and 3 and understand all of Kingdom Hearts that's going on in Kingdom Hearts if you don't play the other ones. Like that's the stupid part. Like I'm trying to think of which Kingdom Hearts you can skip. I think it's like every single one of them that have only cutscenes you can skip. Um, like for example, well, no, you can't skip 365 days. Actually, you can't. You can't skip that. I mean, you can, but like you won't know who a character is if you skip it. Because it doesn't really add much. All it does is be like, oh yeah, yeah, this is what Roxas did, and this is how Roxas found out he's not real. But this is also how he chose to fake his life to help. I, I don't really know why he had to go to Traverse Town in the first place. I mean, he did because Naminé was there, but like, why did he have to fake his life to do that? I don't to like why did he have to fake his life to give it up to so Sora can be whole again? I think that's the one thing I don't understand. Like, did he lose how did he lose his memories? Because I think it was Naminé that made him lose his memories so he could go back, but it's like he already knew that what he was doing was wrong. And like Zeon knew that she was Sora instinctively. Instinctively she knew she was Sora, right? She did instinctively know she was Sora. And then Roxas was like, yeah, I'm also Sora. And he also could wield 2 Keyblades unlike Sora, which is wild. But I think that's because he was a combination of Sora and Ventus. And then I think Shion was what? Shion was more of Sora's nobody than anything, which made me have more questions than answers because I was like, how does that work? But I think she was the combination of no. Naminé was. Wait, no. Hold on. Cause she owns Sora. Wait, no, Roxas is okay. Hold on. Wait, I'm confused. I'm confusing myself. Hang on 1 second. No, wait. Okay, Shion is Kyrie, but Naminé's Kyrie. I'm confused. Wait. Because Naminé's Kyrie's nobody. I'm confusing myself. No, she's a replica. She's not a she's not a nobody. She's a replica of a nobody. Okay, so she's a replica of a. Oh, she's okay. I don't know how that works. honestly, honestly, this is just me talking about Kingdom Hearts lore right now. This is so I'm honestly confused myself. I don't know what the flip I'm spouting. What the heck am I spouting right now? So she owns Made Out of Memory, and they used Nominate to make that. I think Nominate was used for it because like I think she was working with Xehanort, and Xehanort like both Xehanorts were doing the same thing. You know that the time where everybody was Xehanort, that weird time everybody was Xehanort. You know, Ansem was Xehanort, flipping Riku was Xehanort. You know, every living being was Xehanort. I'm glad we're out of that timeline. Honestly, though, I think there's even a time where Sora becomes Xehanort, and that was in Dream Drop. Dog. Dog, honestly, that was a wild time where everybody was just Xehanort. I was like, wait a minute. And I think, or I think they like hinted that you like for him to be Xehanort in 3. I'm trying to remember, but that was such a wild time that everybody was Xehanort. I forgot how Sora turned evil. I don't think he turned evil. I think he just got captured and was used for evil by nobody. I don't remember. I don't flipping remember. I never got to play Dream Drop Distance. I haven't touched it. I don't know the story. I just know that, you know, Sora fails and I'm like, okay, well, it's not like we just had a bunch of games where it's like, oh man, he's never gonna become a Keyblade Master or whatever flip. And he's like, I don't need to be a Keyblade Master, and I'm like, okay. Like he's not even a Keyblade wielder of the prophecy, and he does it anyway. Like you know how wild that is. Because the prophecy was like what 13 Keyblade wielders, and he wasn't a single one of them. Yeah, he created 3 of them. Like I want you to know this right now, right? Like this is the wild part about Sora. He created like 3 of the Keyblade wielders of the prophecy, but he wasn't even one of them. He himself wasn't one of them, but multiple versions of himself was one of them. Isn't that weird? Isn't that super weird? I think Ventus is just that strong. You know what I'm saying? Like Ventus is just that guy. Honestly, it's the Ventus effect. He's just that strong. He's just that strong, pure heart. I mean, that is true. Ventus is like pure heart, like completely. Of course, he combined with Vanitas, so he's like whole again. But you know, he's still like heavy, pure hearted, which made Sora heavy, pure hearted. But then Sora lost that pure heartedness when he became a heartless, and then you know Vanitas split in half, and then whatnot. I don't know. I don't know the semantics. I don't know. Honestly, honestly, this is why Kingdom Hearts is confusing. Kingdom Hearts is so confusing. But honestly, once you know how it is, it's kind of cool. Like honestly, man, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Yes, I think this 30 minutes was just me talking about Kingdom Hearts. Was I talking about Kingdom Hearts for the past 30 minutes? Wait, was I actually talking about Kingdom Hearts for the last 30 minutes? I was probably getting a lot of information wrong because I haven't brushed up on my Kingdom Hearts lore. I definitely will beforehand because there's a lot of things I don't know because like I haven't even finished like the Cross Saga. I don't know what happens in Relearn. I know Sora dies. That's all I know. I know Sora dies again. So spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure Sora dies again. And that's how we start. Dog. This kid, dog. I don't think his mother's ever gonna see him. Sonic Underground. Sora's never gonna be found. Honestly, I would be shocked if Sora's mother just forgot about him because of Naminé. Because Naminé just has that ability. Like, let's be real, dog. Let's honestly be real. Sora's mother probably living her best life. Like, man, I think I have a child. Oh well. Wait, wasn't their island? No, no. Yeah, wasn't the island destroyed? Like their living place destroyed? Or did that come back? I actually no, I think it came back because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like even the Birth by Sleep island came back. So I'm pretty sure it came back. And then did we? And I forgot, what did Kingdom Hearts even do again? Because there's the Door to Darkness, right? There's the Door to Darkness, and that has nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts. I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts. Okay, like that was before Kingdom Hearts was becoming a thing. Even though they make Final Mix like straight afterwards, so technically they had like the whole building blocks for King. I think literally once Kingdom Hearts ended, like the first Kingdom Hearts, they were like, "Oh, we don't we added a random cloaked figure just to have them be cool there. We're not gonna explain that at all. We just think it's cool." But then after that, they were like, "Oh, Kingdom Hearts is actually kind of popular. We kind of need to make a story." Um, hey guys, we're working on two, but for now, you want to play a card game? So that people play a card game that's like subpar, that a lot of people say they like it. So I don't flipping know what's going on there. I have no idea what's going on there, Chief. So people who like Kingdom Hearts 1.1.5, maybe I have to try it again because maybe it's a mature palette. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just a mature palette. There are people out there who like who like 1.5, and I'm like okay. And there's people out there that hate Birth by Sleep, and I'm like, that you can have terrible opinions. That's fine. You're allowed to have terrible opinions. I genuinely cannot understand the Birth by Sleep slander. Honestly, Birth by Sleep is so good. It gave me my Aqua best character in all best character, best character since Go Go, and then Go Go best character since Go Go from Big Hero 6. Honestly, if I had to say like my first game crush, it would probably be Aqua from Kingdom Hearts. And I didn't know about Aqua for a long time, so but my first video game crush was definitely Aqua from Kingdom Hearts. So much so that she's still my background wallpaper on my phone to this day. To this day, she's still my background wallpaper. Definitely not because I'm too lazy to change it, and like they just retain my wallpaper every time I change my phone. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous statement. Okay. Yeah, I love Aqua. I want to draw her at some point, but I just gotta be inspired to draw her. I haven't been inspired yet. Like the best gameplay in the game too, because I love playing Aqua in the game because she's like hard mode. Because Aqua's the hard mode in the game because like her stuff requires more calculated. She requires more calculated movements and inputs. Because Terra's easy mode because like he's a strong hitter. Ventus is is uh is medium because like he's both strong and he's both strong and he's like he's more fast. He's more fast. Ventus is more fast than anything. Like he's not really he's not terrible at magic and he's not terrible at melee. He's a fast boy, really agile. That's what Ventus is. And then like Aqua's just the magic girl. So she does so mostly she relies on her magic skills than physical using physical prowess in the game, which is much harder to do in that game. By the way, it's much harder to use magic in Birth by Slave. It's definitely more worthwhile to use like physical stuff, which is probably why she's hard mode. But I really like that they have different gameplay styles. Like that's really sick. I mean, you get to see some, you get to feel some of that style in 2.8. Like maybe I'll get the entire collection when the Christmas sale drops. I don't know. I'm debating on getting whatever. I don't know what I'm getting on the Christmas sale. Because I missed the fall sale. I didn't get anything fall sale, which is odd. I usually get something going during the fall sale, but I didn't get anything. There was nothing I wanted, so I was like, oh, I'll just skip this fall sale. Like I could have got Kingdom Hearts then, but I was like, oh. I was like, oh, we don't need it. We don't need it. Hi, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Nice to meet ya. Hi, I'm Sora. I'm from Kingdom Hearts. You might be wondering why are we here. A scattered memories like a scattered dream. A scattered memories like a scattered dream. Ha ha. A new land. I want her fast asleep. Riku, you became evil, but you're still a Keyblade. You still became a Keyblade master. How does that make you feel? I'm, I'm fine with it, so. Huh. That's really interesting, Riku. Are you okay, Sora? No, I'm not okay. I'm mad at you, Riku. This is supposed to be my time, Riku. It was supposed to be my time. It's not called. It's called Sora from Kingdom Hearts, not Riku from Kingdom Hearts. Hi, I'm Sora, and I'm from Kingdom Hearts. Has this ever happened to you? You save a guy named Riku for some odd reason. Even though you take his birthright. Even though you take his right as the Keyblade master. But he still becomes a Keyblade wielder anyway because, you know, he took the proper channels. So it doesn't even matter. So it doesn't even matter that you know, he didn't become the Keyblade wielder right away, you know? Like, he was gonna become one anyway. Like, it didn't matter. But no, Riku just wanted to be Riku. And then he saved my life or whatever, and then he, like, went to the door of darkness, and then he came out, and he was like, oh man, I'm super edgy, and also I'm Xehanort now. I mean, I've already was Xehanort, but now I'm Ansem or something like that, or and then he wasn't Xehanort slash Ansem, and now he's saved, and now we're best of friends, um, and then like. And like, oh, we gotta fight each other now. We gotta fight each other to become Keyblade masters. And oh, I got tricked because I got tricked.
So I lost my right to be Keyblade Master, and I lost my abilities because I got tricked. I became a dark guy for a minute. Um, and then like Kyrie, I saved her too, but even she became a Keyblade Master by doing nothing. And again, like I even beat like the strongest Keyblade Master I knew, even though he probably isn't the strongest guy because the secret strongest guy is gonna show up in my fourth game. The guy who's actually pulling all the strings of every bad thing happening is gonna appear in the fourth game. But that doesn't matter because I'm still not a Keyblade Master. Even though I don't know what that entails and what that actually gives me in terms of power. But anyway, I'm sorry from Kingdom Hearts High. How's it going? It sounds like you have a bunch of trouble there, Sora. What do you mean? I'm totally fine. You sound kind of petty there, Sora. It sounds to me you're plenty strong without being a Keyblade Master, and I'm pretty sure if you were a Keyblade Master, you it wouldn't mean anything because I don't think Keyblade Masters even do anything. What do you mean? What do you mean they don't do anything? I literally birthed two of them. I birthed three of them. I birthed three of my Keyblade Masters. Like I physically made them with my body. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. What am I saying? Why is it true? No one truly thinks about it but me. But I am Zora from Kingdom Hearts. Nice to meet you. Gosh, guys, he's Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Oh wait, right. Wait, is? I don't know. I assume so. I don't think it would. All right. I don't think it came out that bad as someone who hasn't drawn this character in my entire life. And I did it without any references. Besides me looking at the character. That's the only reference I have. I literally only have the character up. Like I genuinely have not looked at a reference at all for this character besides seeing her face and like the top view of her body. And now Roxas and Xion and Axel, they all go to school now. And that's kind of lame. While I'm sitting here and I'm I'm just not alive anymore. And I'm in some universe that was hinted at in flippin' Toy Story World. Where the meme, hold on, Sora, let me cook. Let him cook came from. And it's bad. I hate it here. Let him cook. Hold on. Hold on, Sora. Let him cook. Wait, does Woody actually cook in his dialogue? I actually don't remember. I did play the game. I did play the game. I promise you, I did play 3. I played through all 3, except for again, except for the DLC. I did not play through the DLC because I just couldn't be bothered buying it. I mean, now that I can afford to buy it, I still I don't want to open up my PS5 and be real. My PS5 I don't feel like opening, so but I can't afford to get it. And I'm more likely to just buy the game again. I'm more likely to just buy the game again on PC, so like it doesn't matter. Cause like I can do some sick modding stuff. I can do some sick mods on PC. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would mod on PC though. I like what do you mod on Kingdom Hearts? I play Kingdom Hearts, but there's way too many mods. I wonder if the mods. Wait, no, they should actually follow through in the cutscenes. They actually should, unless it's like a different cinematic way. It's cutscene like the intro. The intro wouldn't have it. I wonder if there's like a book of Kingdom Hearts where they like randomly generate the dialogue. Of course, like the cutscenes won't be generated, but I think it would be sick if like they just have randomly generated dialogue because you can put on subtitles, right? Wait, is there actually a book of Kingdom Hearts? Like, is there actually? I kind of want to know. I actually kind of want to know. Not even joking. I actually kind of want to know. I think a book of Kingdom Hearts would actually go hard. You know what I mean? A book of Kingdom Hearts. You know, like the book of Mario, but Kingdom Hearts instead. Go Sonic! Go Sonic! Inside, outside, go Sonic!
But yeah, I think it. Hi.
Hi.
Hopefully you enjoy your food. I was just talking a lot. I was just talking a lot. I was just fangirling about Kingdom Hearts. That's what I was doing the entire time while drawing a Sonic character. That's exactly what I was doing. How did I even get to the topic of Kingdom Hearts? I think I was talking about. I think I got to like Aqua, and then I was like, yeah, because we like Aqua here. Still underwater, yeah, still underwater. I'm underwater because I was talking about Kingdom Hearts, which notoriously uses water as a symbolism for. Actually, I don't know what Kingdom Hearts uses water for their symbolism for. I think it's definitely drowning, but I don't know what they're using it for. Huh. I didn't really think about it. I don't know. I didn't really think about it. I didn't really think about it. I don't know. Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, wasn't there like some kind of demo of like a fan made game that was like similar to Kingdom Hearts and Jack and Daxter combined? I forgot what it's called, but I think there's a game almost out inspired by Kingdom Hearts that I don't remember what it's called. If it's out already, I might just cop that game. Um, I really do hope that this is her hair and I'm just not messing it up and like people won't be mad at me for messing it up because I'm only doing this based on like what I'm seeing right now. Okay, I never like overlooked this character because like she's mostly in the comics. She's not even in like the main. I mean now I guess she's I mean she's in like apparently she's in a mobile game. I think she's in mobile game. So she is canon, but like, you know, the only characters I like see that are canon are usually the animated ones and the ones that are actually in game. So Sonic. Sonic. But who knows? SONIC go. SONIC go. Go, go, go. Super go. How am I right now? I'm fine. No changes in fine. No changes in opinion. Maybe just maybe my throat's a bit tired because of all that talking about Kingdom Hearts. That's about it. Maybe I'm a bit parched because I talked a lot about Kingdom Hearts. You know, I slightly cooked on this strong. I slightly. It's not the best, but it's like cooked in some ways and like cooked in no ways as well. It's not the same moon. What kind of how does her shirt work? I think it's just normal. I think it's just normal this way. I don't know. This is just interpretation. I have no idea. Again, like this, I'm only using a screenshot as a reference right now. So it's like this pose. She doesn't even make this pose. This is like a pose I did myself. I had no help. I'm just a god among gods right now. I'm just totally not speaking randomly because I'm getting tired or anything. Wait, is it almost isn't it almost time to stop streaming? I think so. It might even be time to stop streaming. Like, I think it's like 15 minutes left. I think I have 15 minutes left. Right? Yeah, I have like 15 minutes left. So we slightly completed a piece. We slightly did. All I gotta do is I gotta kind of fix the left arm here because it should be like enclosed and then like it should go out from there. How do you study for exams? I mean, I don't have exams, so I don't. But when I did, I just I didn't really study because like, you know, I just remembered things. I only studied when I thought I didn't remember how to do something, and then like I would just review my notes. Literally all I would do is just review my notes and then like not study the day before because like it I mean, it probably depends on your brain, but it is better to not study the day before uh your your test. So as long as you're studying, you're fine. But I I I I just never studied. I was one of those people who's just like it just came naturally. But I definitely would have done better if I studied though. How do I study for that? I don't know. What's the exam? As long as you got your notes right, and then maybe just look up and see if there's some good practice tests or whatever. Sometimes I do a practice test ahead of time. All subjects. Oh yeah. Just do like a like sometimes I just review like what I have and then like if I don't think my notes are good, I just go look up and see if there's like any problems I can do like somewhere else or not even problems, just like, you know. You know what I mean? I just go online and be like, "Hey, is there anything else I need to know that's not in my notes that I just totally forgot about?" That's all I do. I just really just study notes. I don't really do anything major. So I'm probably not the best person to ask. As I forgot higher education. Not because I wanted to, Let me be clear. I didn't forego higher education because I wanted to. Forego because I had to, not because I wanted to. But in hindsight, I really didn't need to do higher education because I did not know what I wanted to do in the first place. And I think if I was still there, I wouldn't have known. And I would have gotten a degree that I wouldn't have used. Maybe I would have used it. I don't know. I don't know. The degree I would have gotten would have been a really hard thing to do because it would have been graphic design and it would have been like, oh yeah, you're not getting a job there. Not right now, no. No, I really dodged the bullet. I would have got a graphic design degree. That was what I was aiming for when I was doing the schoolings. I was aiming for a graphic design degree. Well, computer science associate, but that was not a computer science, a computer graphics associate, but that was because they didn't have graphic design. But it was kind of the same thing. So I was going for that degree, but then school decided to be like, hey yo, we hate you. So leave. It wasn't that exact conversation, but it was like, we hate you because you don't have any money, so leave. I was like, okay. So I so I so I left, and I was like, oh man, well, maybe I'll come back when I have money. I mean, I have an opportunity to go back, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I do. Cause like I definitely wouldn't go for graphic design now. It's definitely not the play. Unless I was serial about it. I'm not that passionate about it. So. Also, flashcards, like rewrite your notes as flashcards. That kind of helped. That kind of helped me. Yeah, honestly, I would just rewrite my notes. Because, studying's just a memory game. That's all studying is. It's just a memory game. Studying is just a memory game. That's all it is. It's nothing too crazy. I say that, but I need to study for something that I'm not studying for, and it's not art. That's mostly because I don't have the study materials that I want for it, and it's like I don't feel like getting them. But definitely do not. I could say don't study with videos or TV in the background. Don't do that. If you need noise, use music. Instrumentals are better for your mental. Instrumentals are better for your mental. Maybe something you turn your brain off to, like my voice. My voice is pretty turn your brain offable, so you can always watch while you study. I'll become the next lo-fi girl. You know how it is. So my niece will overturn them anyway, so it's fine. I'll become the next lo-fi girl, and everybody can be happy. Even lo-fi girl, she'll get a break. I'll become the next lo-fi girl. I believe Aang could be the next lo-fi girl. Oh, previously on Avatar. Aang's just sitting there and studying. That's all he does. That's all Aang does. He just sits there and study. What is he even studying? I don't know. He just sits there and studies all the time. I don't think he even stays awake half the time either. I need to study. Then study. Study. Stream's almost over anyway. Is the exam tomorrow or is it I assume it's just this soon-ish. As long as it's not tomorrow, you're fine. If it's tomorrow, I'll be like, is it on 27? Yeah, yeah. We're fine. We're good. But don't listen to me. I'm procrastinator. I'm a procrastinator. Again, I literally just winged it the entire time. So, but the stream's almost over, so you can study soon if that will help your plight. If that will help your plight. If I'm too distracting. Oh, this needs to go further down. Again, I'm so sorry, YouTube guys. If you want to see the whole entire stream, you're gonna have to go on twitch.tv. I'll try and put the entire VOD for Twitch this time around. I don't think I'm gonna remember, but I'll try and remember. Because I forget like half the time to keep the VODs open on Twitch. So that's another thing about Pictaro. I'm gonna go back to Pictaro talk. They don't save VODs on there. I think you have to pay for them to save VODs. Because like it's like a like you can get donations on there and you can get commission work on there as well, but like you have to like pay for if you want to have like certain streaming rights to keep. But they don't have ads on there. I don't think they have ads on Pictaro. So if they do, they're not egregious. Like they're not going to distract you. It's another reason why I want to do Pictaro. It's because like they don't really have ads. That's kind of cool. It's definitely more of like you're streaming for the fun of it. That's all it really is. But how do they make their money? That's a great question that I honestly shouldn't think about. I'm honestly not gonna think about. Wow. I kind of drew her. I kind of sort of did it. I kind of drew her. She's on a hoverboard, by the way. It's just that her legs aren't in the picture because I don't know what her shoes look like. I have zero clue what her shoes look like, so I didn't draw her legs. Maybe I'll draw her legs later. Maybe I'll draw it later. Her tail is kind of long though, but you know she kind of extends her tail too, so she kind of has that power. Anyway, stream's over, I guess. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Um, so next stream Tuesday as always. Hopefully it'll be on the normal time, which is like 5 to 8 ish. Uh, yeah. Nothing to say. Bye, I guess. Have a good night, or good morning, or good evening. Wait, that's the same thing.